about what happened with the Vancouver Canucks, the hockey team losing, and the riots that happened afterwards, I wasn't living in Vancouver at the time. I was in Ontario where I used to live, so I experienced it completely through the news, and it was much different than what actually happened. So yes, there was riots. Yes, there was a lot of damage, and there was a major impact from it. And what I saw on the news, how it was presented to me, and how I took it in, was that the whole city was destroyed. There was fires everywhere, cars flipped over, and that like the city had been overrun by this riot that had happened. And by the images I saw and by the way it was presented, that's what I got from it. And I actually ended up moving to Vancouver afterwards. So when I asked people, hey, who were here at the time, what was it like for you, and what did you experience? The reality was a lot different. Yes, there was rioting. Yes, there was damage. There's people injured. There was, there's the what so of what happened. Um, but the thing is, it actually was only about 2 or 3 blocks of an area downtown Vancouver, and it wasn't the whole city like I had gotten a sense of, and I perceived it that way. So, there was what I want to leave you with. There was just a big difference between what happened in reality, and then what I took in, and also how it was presented to me through the news media.
Now, it's during that time I remember out of nowhere people start smashing window front because it was not organized. It's not a protest. There's no objective in terms of what's happening, right? We were just in a crowd. So there were things definitely was kind of mob mentality. When we first got to downtown, people were still, even though we lost, right? People still going like, "Yay, go Canucks!" People like going down the street with the cars, they're still cheering and stuff like that. While walking down with the crowd down Boston Street, at a certain point, the police started to exercise tear gas. Tears were just coming down, like there's no way for you to control it. Within the crowds was going crazy. And while I'm trying to make the phone call, telling her that, okay, I'm trying to get home, there's guys, there's people, actually multiple people on these two phone booths jumping up and down. And I was worried that the phone booth is going to collapse from the weight of these people. So luckily it didn't happen. And I finished my phone call and I got away from the booth as soon as I can.